Good morning and welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the wonders of the natural world. I'm your host, David, and I'm delighted to share with you today's top story. As we continue to grapple with the challenges of climate change, it's heartening to discover the unsung heroes in nature's fight against this global phenomenon. Today, we're going to talk about a rather unlikely champion, the humble saltmarsh. Imagine a landscape of muddy flats, teeming with life, where the ebb and flow of the tides create a unique ecosystem that's not only home to a diverse array of wildlife, but also plays a crucial role in mitigating climate change. That's exactly what we find in the UK's saltmarshes, which have been found to be vital sinks that lock away greenhouse gases in layers of mud. A recent report by the WWF has highlighted the importance of these muddy buffer zones between the land and sea. By installing solar-powered greenhouse gas monitoring stations on a restored salt marsh in northwest England, researchers discovered that the plants in these areas breathe in more carbon dioxide in the summer than they release in winter. This process captures carbon in the soils, making the mud in these salt marshes just as important for climate mitigation as trees are. As we wade through the thigh-high grass of Hesketh Marsh, one of the restored salt marshes, we're surrounded by a cacophony of bird life. Avocettes, oyster catchers, and black-tailed godwits probe the mud for food. Their differently shaped bills are testament to the incredible adaptability of these creatures. The RSPB warden, Alex Piggott, describes the mud as a service station for birds, and it's clear that these habitats are not only crucial for wildlife, but also provide natural flood defenses and store carbon. The UK has lost about 85% of its salt marshes since 1860, with many being drained for agriculture. However, the WWF is now calling for these sites to be added to the official UK inventory of carbon emissions and removals, in the hope that this formal recognition will provide an incentive to restore and protect more of these vital ecosystems. As we explore the natural world on Nature Walk, it's stories like these that remind us of the intricate web of life that surrounds us and the importance of preserving these delicate balances. The humble saltmarsh may not be as glamorous as some of the other ecosystems we've explored, but its role in tackling climate change is nothing short of remarkable. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David. We're exploring the fascinating world of natural history, and I'm delighted to share with you a remarkable story that will take us back in time to the origins of one of our most distinctive features, teeth. As we wander through the annals of evolutionary history, we find ourselves at the shores of an ancient sea, teeming with life. It's a world where armored fish and early vertebrates are beginning to make their mark. And it's here that we discover the intriguing tale of how our teeth came to be. Researchers from the University of Chicago have made a groundbreaking discovery, revealing that our teeth evolved from sensory tissue on the exoskeleton of an ancient armored fish that lived a staggering 465 million years ago. Yes, you heard that right. 465 million years ago. This ancient creature, with its armor-plated body and primitive jawless mouth, was one of the first to develop these remarkable sensory structures. But what's even more fascinating is that similar sensory structures also arose independently on the bodies of invertebrates, such as crabs and shrimp, which lived even earlier, between 485 to 540 million years ago. It seems that these early animals, both vertebrates and invertebrates, hit upon a similar solution to navigate their watery surroundings, by developing sensitive armor that could detect the properties of the water around them. As we delve deeper into this story, we find ourselves pondering the mysteries of convergent evolution, where different species develop similar traits in response to their environment. It's a testament to the incredible diversity and adaptability of life on our planet. The scientists behind this discovery have been studying fossilized remains of ancient creatures like an atelepis, which was initially thought to be one of the earliest vertebrates. But as they analyzed the detailed CT scans, they made a surprising finding. An atelepis was actually an invertebrate with sensory organs on its exoskeleton that resembled those found in modern-day crabs and shrimp. This remarkable discovery has shed new light on the evolution of teeth and the development of sensory exoskeletons in early animals. It's a story that reminds us of the complex and interconnected history of life on Earth, where different species have evolved to occupy unique niches, yet often develop similar solutions to the challenges they face. As we continue our journey through the natural world, we're reminded of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of evolution. And who knows? Perhaps one day we'll uncover even more secrets about the origins of our own species and the incredible history that has shaped us into who we are today. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we conclude our journey through the fascinating realms of the natural world, I'd like to take you to a tiny yet remarkable corner of our planet. Today, we're going to talk about a rare species of snail that's making headlines with its incredible story of survival and revival. On the picturesque Norfolk Island, a species of snail known as Campbell's keeled glass snail was thought to be extinct until just 5 years ago. Can you imagine the excitement when a small group of these tiny creatures was rediscovered? The team at Taronga Zoo, Sydney, took on the challenge of breeding them in captivity, and what a journey it has been. As we delve into the world of these secretive snails, we find that they're hermaphrodites, but still require a mate to ensure genetic diversity. However, getting them to breed in captivity proved to be a daunting task. The keepers at Taronga Zoo tried everything from PVC pipes to toilet rolls to encourage the snails to rest and mate, but nothing seemed to work. That was until they discovered the magic of sterilized palm fronds. It turns out that these snails, which live under palm fronds in the wild, needed a similar environment to feel comfortable enough to breed. And breed they did. From just 15 specimens, the population has grown to an astonishing 800 individuals in just 4 years. As we celebrate this conservation success story, it's essential to remember that the threats to these snails are still very real. Introduced rats and feral chickens continue to pose a significant danger to their survival on Norfolk Island. But with the help of dedicated teams like those at Taronga Zoo and the Australian Museum, there's hope for the future of this species. As we prepare to release 600 of these snails back into the wild, we're reminded that even the smallest creatures can make a big impact when given a chance to thrive. So, let's take a moment to appreciate the intricate web of life that surrounds us and the incredible work being done to preserve it. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world.